What's going on? All you Marvel movie maniacs out there, what is crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy, PhatSamuraiGuy, hanging out. Gonna talk a little bit of some Shang-Chi. I got so excited with my martial arts bootlegging there. My other earpiece came out. What is going down? All you Marvel movie maniacs. Oh yeah. Who is in the house? Who we got here today? Who is tuning in to talk movies with the Samurai Guy? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody had a great holiday weekend. I hope you guys are chilling today as well. We got J-Rob, brand new member. Oh shit, a certified badass right here. Certified badass right here, son. That's right. Oh yeah. Thank you, sir. J-Rod for becoming a certified badass channel member. We got Will Thorburn in the house. What's going on, Will? I love food saying, yo. Oh shit. Oh, who's it? Will says here, I know a lot that worked on Shang-Chi in Sydney, also lived there. They can't even watch the movie because of lockdown and cinemas being closed. It's a strange time. Yeah, I was just emailing Richard Norton a couple of days ago because I'm trying to get him back on the show. He wants to come back and hang out with us, and I wanted to know a little bit more about his behind-the-scenes fight choreography and training the Suicide Squad team from the last movie, but he hasn't even seen the movie yet himself. So I'm like, okay, well, whenever you get a chance to see the movie, then you can come on back, hit me up. What's going on, Briscoe in the house? Oh, we got Millennial Yoda in the house. What's going down? David H., John Martinez. Let's start the fucking ruckus. What's going on? Snake Doc, he said he's been waiting for this. Oh, shit. Lady Fat Blood did not get a chance to see it. I'm gonna have to go take her maybe this weekend. But yeah, I'd like to see it again. Sexy Sumo's eating a Cinnabon. All right. Enjoy that Cinnabon, my friend. What's going on, Dex? In the house. Oh yeah, look at all these badasses tuning in to hear what the Samurai Guy has got to say about. That's right. We gotta get it cracking here. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That's right. This is gonna be non-spoilers. Non-spoilers. I just wanted to jump on and talk a little bit about it with you guys live, and I wanted to hear what you guys thought about the film as well. Good, bad, ugly, all that good stuff. It's fun just talking movies. And what's going on, Heather? What's cracking? I had technical difficulties earlier. I couldn't do a traditional review. So I was like, no, I am not being deterred. Okay, my friend. I'm going to talk about the movie with you guys and hang out with you guys for a little bit today on a Monday evening. That's right. Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. All I have to say is this, guys. All I have to say is that all the benefits of having zero expectations. That's all I have to say. The benefits of zero expectations. Now, we're movie lovers, right? I love movies. You love movies, right? So sometimes it's extremely difficult for us to, hold back our excitement for something we're really excited about, right? But in this case, having zero expectations, I really benefited from that going into watching Shang-Chi. Oh, here's some more badasses showing up. We got Lone Wolf Ronan in the house. What's going on? Oh, shit. David's saying, share that Cinnabon, Sumo. He says no. Brad Feltz. Oh, what's going on? What's happening? All right. Lone Wolf, what's going on? Superhero Universe. Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. I will not go into spoilers. I will do the best that I can here. But again, having zero expectations, Samurai Guy really benefited from watching this. So let me rewind a little bit. So remember a while back, 2 trailers were released. Snake Eyes, right? Shang-Chi, excuse me. I gotta say it correctly. I've been saying Shang-Chi for years, but it's Shang-Chi. And both of them, I liked parts of it. Both of those trailers, I had concerns. But when you show me ninjas on motorcycles, I was kind of like, I'm from the 80s, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to root for the little guy. The Marvel should be fine. I'm gonna root for the little guy. I was actually a little bit more interested in Snake Eyes. And if you have missed my Snake Eyes review, I highly recommend you guys check it out. Again, it's okay if you guys loved Snake Eyes, but Samurai's got to be honest, okay? But it was a huge disappointment, and for me, and it completely destroyed any expectation. Even though I didn't have a lot of expectation for Shang-Chi, but it destroyed any expectation I had going in to see some Shang-Chi here. So, man. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, you like the Hawk? Yeah. I'm finally spiking it up, you guys. I'm trying to transition from the bootleg Fro Hawk. I'm trying to get an actual legitimate Hawk going. So Samurai working on it. He working on it. Oh yeah. Gotta get that Zangief up in here. Let's see here. So Shang-Chi, excuse me, I'm probably going to butcher that a lot. I'm probably going to butcher a lot of names here. But yeah, I went into this with low expectations, and I got to be honest, you guys, I really enjoyed it. It really surprised me. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. It was very entertaining. Like especially if I'm talking about it right now, that I don't actually mind going to pay and see it again. That's pretty good. That means the movie did its job. You know what I mean? I'm kind of stunned a little bit. That I actually enjoyed it that much. What's going on, Michelle? What's cracking? David Edge says the last hour of the movie was epic. There you go. All right, nice. There you go. I agree. No expectations. Just glad to be back at the movies. Right. I know. But yeah. Samurai dug it, man. I dug it. I was kind of surprised. I was surprised. But yeah, let's talk about it a little bit here. So plot synopsis. Shang-Chi, the master of unarmed weaponry-based kung fu, is forced to confront his past after being drawn into the Ten Rings organization. Shang-Chi is directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, and it stars Simu Liu as Sean, Awkwafina as Katie, Tony Leung, that's right, as Zhu Wenwu, Meng'er Zhang as Zia Ling, Fei Chen as Li, Michelle Yeoh as Yin Nan, Yuan Hua as Master Guan Bo, and Andy Le, I'm sure all you guys probably know who that is from Martial Club, the badass, as Death Dealer, and many more. And Florian Montinau, and I'm sure I screwed that up, as Razor Fist. So sorry again for screwing that up if I screwed up any names there. But yeah, that's basically the plot of it. I don't want to get too much into the plot because, again, I'm trying to avoid spoilers for you guys. All right, Michelle says, oh, hold on. One of the better villains. There you go. Glowing Turtles. He's on it now. Nice. Michelle Kelly says Shang-Chi was great. Was very surprised. Yes, just as I was. I was very surprised. All right. And you loved Awkwafina as Katie. Nice. All right. Millennial Yoda says he's seen it tonight and was very surprised. Honestly, can't wait to see him more in other movies, right? Yeah, they really nailed it, I believe. They nailed it. So again, with trying to avoid spoilers, the most I could say in terms of the plot synopsis to kind of add to what I just read, you have the great, Tony Leung. That's right. Tony Leung. Hey, hold on. Let me click on the photo here. Y'all see, if y'all don't know, now you know. If y'all don't know, now you know, son. You know what I'm saying? Tony Leung, baby. Hey, I'm pretty sure out of the three legends that's in this movie, everyone probably knows Michelle Yeoh the most. But Tony Leung, look up his resume, son. Hero, hard-boiled, so many. And I loved him in this movie. He really killed it. And of course, it wasn't a big role, but it was a nice little tiny role. You had the legend himself, Yuan Hua. Again, it's always awesome to see this guy in action. He is a legend. Again, if you don't know who this guy is, look him up, guys. Eastern Condors, Dragons Forever. His resume is insane, but you might know him from Kung Fu Hustle. And speaking of Kung Fu Hustle, I don't know if you guys noticed in Sean's room, he had a poster of Kung Fu Hustle in the background. And of course, Samurai noticed he also had a poster of the Warriors, because, I'm not going to miss that now. Got the Warriors back there, which was kind of cool. But yeah, so without spoiling anything, Sean has been away from his father as well as his sister for about 10 years. And basically, Tony Leung, the villain of the piece, basically is trying to bring his son and daughter back. After not seeing them or being with them for 10 years, he kind of let them go off on their own and kind of find themselves. But now there's a special mission. I'm not going to spoil what that special mission is, but he's trying to recruit them and kind of get them back into the fold so that way they can go on their mission and do what they need to do. It's an extremely important mission, but I will not spoil it. More important for Tony, really, than wink wink than anyone else. But let me go back to the comments here. What's going on? Romeo, in the house. Zuniga was cracking. Oh, man. Ray says, dude, this was really good for an origin movie. I've seen it twice already. Hey, you beat me to the punch. All right. Oh, here we go. I'm excited to hear your opinion about the movie because you're not a sellout. Yes, thank you. Y'all know Samurai Honest. Y'all know I've been honest for about 7 years. Yes. And this right here, this is not a spoiler. I can tell you guys this, but in the end credits, they do honor Brad Allen in here. For those of you that don't know who he is an amazing martial artist / stuntman who has done a lot of amazing work in terms of fight choreography and stunt work and stuff like that. And he was involved with this film, and it shows. But he did pass away this year, so it was nice. If you look for it in the credits, you'll see that they did honor Brad Allen, which was very nice. So, all right, Grandmaster is my fave. Nice. All right, so let's go and get into a little bit. So that's kind of what the plot is, without spoiling too much here. So let's get into what I liked. So let's get into the good. So hey, I love the cast in this. This is my introduction to, let me get his name right because I'm going to botch names, Simu Liu as Sean. And I did not see Crazy Rich Asians, so this is actually my first introduction to Awkwafina as well. But the cast, again, like I mentioned before, you have the three legends. Michelle Yeoh mostly playing a supporting role, but she's always great because it's Michelle Yeoh, right? You can't go wrong with her. And I enjoyed Sean and Katie's chemistry. I thought they were very funny together. And like with all Marvel movies, not all of the comedy hits, right? Some of it's really funny, and some of it's kind of chuckle worthy, and some of it's like, okay, next, let's go to the next joke or the next scene, right? It's kind of just there. But they work, And another thing that I like about this movie is you like the hero. You know what I mean? Unlike Snake Eyes. Where you're like, fuck Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes could go fuck himself up the ass. I'm on Team Storm Shadow. You're going to be saying that by the end of that movie. So another thing that this movie benefits from, that I like from the good, is that you actually do like the hero. And you're not completely annoyed by the comedic best friend of his. Because she, while funny, easily could have turned into the Jar Jar Binks of the movie, right? When someone's too like, I'm here for comedy. That could turn, if that's too much of that forced comedy, that could be annoying, right? But we didn't get that in this movie, thankfully, right? I thought she was fine. I thought Awkwafina was cool in the movie. She was fun. Another thing that I liked about the movie was you like the villain. I mean, you don't have to agree, right, with what the villain is doing. But what's great about Tony in this movie is that he's a gray villain. And done right, with really good script writing and a great performance and great directing, gray villains kind of end up being better than the typical black and white type of villain, right? That's why everybody loves Thanos. That's why Thanos is one of the best villains, out there. Even Michael B. Jordan's character in Black Panther, he was a gray villain. You understand. You don't have to agree, but you understand their motives, right? You get it. And I thought that was great that Tony was a kind of a gray villain in this movie. You totally understand where he's coming from. And again, this movie, I didn't feel bored at all. And this movie did a very good job with character development, especially with Sean's character and Tony Leung's character, very father and son. A lot of the character development that you experience in the film is told through flashbacks, but it's done in a way where you're not bored and it doesn't distract you from the main plot. And sometimes that happens with movies. But yeah, I mean, their backstory and the flashbacks and showing what's going on really helps with the character development of both characters. And you understand where Sean's coming from and you get where Tony's coming from, man. You get it. And I did enjoy, There was some crazy training sequences in here too. But again, the flashbacks really help with the character development. And again, not bored. The pacing was very well done in this movie. The soundtrack was very solid. And the directing overall was very, very, very well done from the director in this movie. And again, I forgot to mention that before that if I missed it, but the comedy was solid. Awkwafina and Simu Liu, chemistry was very well done. So there's a lot of positives we got going here. But how many times have we watched superhero movies, guys, right? Where the hero sucks, but the villain's good, right? Or vice versa. The hero's awesome, but the villain's generic and very forgettable. This movie, I think they nailed both ends. I really do. And this is just a taste of what Tony Leung could do. But he's such a phenomenal actor here. Who else we got here? There you go, John. Way better than that snake shit movie. I'm going to get to the fight sequences in a second, Bo. I'm going to get there. All right. Sexy Sumo says that Simu Liu was on a show called Kim's Convenience on Netflix. It's a funny show. All right. Nice. All right. So again, the plot was very well done. Very, very well done with the character development. There was some decent comedy in the movie. You like the characters, right? There's nothing worse with forcing us to root for a guy who we hate, right? It's like horrible. But still, very, very, very solid gray villainry from Tony. He really nails it. And if you, this is not a spoiler, but somebody does show up, and that's all I'm going to say. And it's very awkward. If you kind of remember how this character was, it's very awkward and kind of funny, but still awkward at the same time. And once you see him in the movie, you're going to be like, you're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. And I know what you're thinking. It was Wong versus Abomination. I know what you're thinking. Oh, by the way, I mean, that's not a spoiler. You see Wong fighting Abomination in the Fight Club in the trailer. So this is not a spoiler mentioning those two names. But I will throw this out there. I want to see a movie with just those two guys. I want to see buddy cop movie with Wong and Abomination going around town fighting crime. That's what I want to see. Oh, man. I'm not saying who it is. All right. Let's keep it going here. Okay, so that's the good. There's a lot of good there. All right, let's get to the bad. All right. So, to be honest, I'm trying to think of what really was bad in the movie, and I can't really think of anything horrible, really, to be honest with you. So if I have to be a little nitpicky, I'll be a little nitpicky just to kind of throw something in the bad. Again, not all the comedy works. Some of it's really funny, and some of it's just standard Marvel, and then just kind of a throwaway joke. We just move on to the next scene. I don't know if you guys had the same experience, but the third act of the finale, I'm not sure if it was my movie theater, but it was really dark. Like the whole end finale fight was dark, and this shot right here is actually lighter, than what it looked like in the theater. So it might have been my theater. It was just like really, really, really dark. Now, don't get me wrong. It wasn't Alien versus Predator Requiem dark. It wasn't like that. Like you couldn't see shit. You could still see all the action and have fun and enjoy the movie. But I don't know. I was like, man, this is kind of dark. It might have been my theater. I don't know if you guys experienced that. Another nitpick, not necessarily from me, but I could see other people being nitpicky about it. So I'm going to mention it, okay? So the fighting's well done. I will get to that in the badass section. But I can see some people loving the fights through the first half of the movie, right? All the fights in the first half of the movie, very well done, and I'm gonna fanboy a little bit when we get to the badass. But the second half of the movie is when they start to bring in the fantasy elements, right? So that's what's cool about this movie is that there's a little bit of Jackie Chan here. There's a little bit of wuxia fantasy, especially towards the end. So you get a little bit of different genres celebrated throughout this movie, right? And I knew that was coming. I saw that in the trailer. I knew there was going to be a lot of the wuxia type of genre and the flying swordsman type of movies and fantasy and creatures and powers. I knew that was coming, right? So I was perfectly fine with it. I didn't have any issues because I knew it was coming. And it's still enough action to satisfy, just moviegoers in general at the end, right? But I could kind of see some people going, oh, I wish the whole movie had kind of the grounded fighting, right? Throughout the whole film. I could see some people that kind of bothering them, which is fine. That's to each his own. But for me, it didn't really bother me. So again, a nitpicky. So again, you have the grounded fight choreography, and then later it's just straight up fantasy. So just a warning, just in case you guys didn't know that the third act to the finale, and this is not a spoiler because they show this in the trailer. So, and I'm not going to tell you who that is. I know you guys are thinking it's Fing Fang Foom. I thought it was Fing Fang Foom as well. But yeah, I mean, again, I can't really think of anything horrible about the film. So, but let's see here. All right, now let's get to it. Y'all know y'all waiting for me. Here we go. Let's get to the badass, son. Oh, shit. Man, again, going to this, Snake Eyes destroyed all expectations I had for this movie. I'm coming into this movie, and let me tell you something, my friend. Once you get to the fight scene, what's up, Nate Dogs? Once you get to the fight scene on the bus, all right? Again, I'm not spoiling anything. You saw this shit in the trailer. But once this happens, all right? Look at Aquafina's face right there. Once this happens and it goes down, this is what Samurai did in the theater. Once the fight choreography started, the way it was filmed, the way it was edited, the way it was shot, let me tell you something. Samurai was in the theater, and I had a big old smile. I started to smile, big old it was like the fucking Grinch, man. Like, I just was like, yeah, and a big old smile, and I was just like, thank God! Thank God! They didn't fuck it up with fucking shaky cam all over the goddamn place. Quick cut editing for like one punch. We're going to show that one punch. We're going to chop it up 8 times. And every single fucking fight in the movie is going to be fucking, whatchamacallit, just incomprehensible. Like, I think something just happened, but all you saw was, nah. Okay? I cracked a smile in the theater, and I was like, yes. I was like, thank you. Thank you. This is not too much to ask, goddammit. You know what we need to do? We need to send a thank you letter to that director. And especially send a thank you letter to that fucking editor. You're a badass. Thank you for not ruining every single fight with modern day shaky cam quick cut editing. Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Because you don't know how fight choreography works or fight scenes. Just show the fucking fight. It's not rocket scientists. So when we had that bus sequence, it's good. You guys are going to like that. Hey, yo, let's scratch the fucking itch for the samurai, all right? So the bus fight sequence, you guys will definitely enjoy that. All right, there you go. Joker smile. There you go, Todd. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. There we go. Thank you for the dono. The itch has been scratched, my friend. Thank you, Simon. You rock, man. Yeah, so throughout the film, you get little action set pieces here and there to make sure the audience is awake and invested. You will enjoy that. And then just don't forget, towards the end, it's more wuxia fantasy, but it's still entertaining. But my favorite fight in the movie, though, I'm going to click on it right here. Hold on a second. Here we go. Ratty says, this movie felt like how I used to see Kung Fu movie. There you go. This is all you need to see. That's right. I hope the editor and director is watching this right now. There you go. Awesome martial arts fantasy flick. Boom. Nailed it. You are the best, Todd. You. All right. So I'm going to tell you right now, I enjoyed everything, especially the bus fight. My only nitpick is that it was short. I wanted it to be at least 2 minutes, a minute longer, 2 minutes longer. It was short, but it's fucking badass. And that's the fight you get between Shang-Chi and the motherfucking Death Dealer, y'all. Yo, this was the shit. This is Guy's favorite fight in the whole movie right here. I just wish it was longer. This was the fucking shit, man. And because look, it's got Andy Lay from Martial Club, yo. Martial Club. They know what they're doing. They're all badasses. Also, check them out in The Paper Tigers, which is a fun martial arts kung fu comedy. So make sure if you haven't seen The Paper Tigers, check that out. And I had the director, Bao Tran, hanging out with Samurai, and we were talking about the movie. So check that episode out as well. But yeah, the Death Dealer fight, yo. Yeah. But overall, guys, phenomenal. Like I did not expect to be invested, actually caring what's happening, not being disappointed with the fight sequences, enjoying myself, enjoying the ride, and just, there was actually moments throughout Shang-Chi, got a little dark, yo. It got a little dark. It got real. It got real, so, oh, thanks, Simon, for the dono. Having seen this movie, do you think there's a chance they may redeem Taskmaster in the MCU? No. No. Taskmaster is healed and fixed. Yeah, by the end of Black Widow, Taskmaster's fine, and Olga is back to being a normal girl, and she's not going to be an assassin for her dad. So yeah, so there is no Taskmaster. But hold on a second. Fink. What's up, Fink? What's going on, man? Is there a lot of martial arts action in the movie, or is it just a couple of notable scenes? There's enough action. There's enough action to wet your whistle, my friend. Just remember, the second half is more wuxia fantasy. So, Fink, what they do is they took a little bit. It's almost like a celebration of several different genres of Hong Kong cinema, and they kind of celebrate it in this film. So. But it's definitely worth watching, and it's better than Snake Eyes. You could see the fucking fights, Finkster. You could see the fights. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I Love Food says, I can't wait to see Kung Fu Santa's reaction to Shang-Chi training with Michelle. When she opens his... Oh, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. Yeah, I was. Yeah, Rick Myers is going to lose it, because that's his, so that's his thing. Open hand style. But yeah, having no expectations. Also, Finkster, if you're still watching, helped Samurai's review of the movie. Zero expectations coming in here, and it was such a fun, enjoyable movie. And at the end of the day, right? That's all we want as viewers, right? We don't want to be dicked around. We don't want the entertainment we're watching to fucking suck, or the editor to fuck everything up where we can't enjoy shit, right? We want to be entertained. And Samurai was not expecting to be entertained this much throughout this film. I want to go see it again. There you go, guys. I want to see it again. I want to take Lady Fat Blood and show her and have a good time. And again, somebody mentioned earlier that it's probably one of the best origin stories we got from Marvel in a long time. And the thing is, with origin stories, they're necessary for some characters, right? Especially those early Marvel days, right? There's not a lot of fans for the first Thor. I like the first Thor movie. I like the first Captain America movie. But, they like the stuff that came out later. But you had to start somewhere. But a lot of times with superhero origin stories, they're very formulaic. You get the same thing over and over and over again. You know what's going to happen, right? With great power comes great responsibility, blah, blah, blah. And it's nice to get an origin story like this and not wanting to kill yourself or you fell asleep in the damn theater, right? So it's definitely, let's see here. That's very reassuring. We almost saw it today, but decided to wait a couple weeks for opening crowds to die down. Yeah, Fink. I'm not expecting this to be on par with Raging Fire. That's another level, okay? Donnie Yen's Raging Fire is what Samurai's really looking forward to. I'm not expecting Shang-Chi to be on the level of that. But for what's in there, man, there's some good shit in there to enjoy. Definitely, there's stuff in there. It's a fun movie. So, Oh man, let's see here. Simon, thanks again for the dono. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Shang's sister kick Shang-Chi in the face, I got a little man, she took him out. That was bad. That was man. Yeah. Okay, so again, not spoiling. Oh, here we go. Light57 says it was my first time back to the movie theater in a year and a half. Shang-Chi was worth it. Nice, nice, nice. Big Dragon Ball Z energy. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Hard boiled. Hard boiled. Gotta love hard boiled now. But yeah, overall, very entertaining. Samurai definitely recommends it. And you don't even have to, even if you're a non superhero fan, you don't really know a lot about Marvel. I don't think you'll be out of the loop because this is a straight kung fu fantasy movie. And the story is simplistic enough and interesting enough and entertaining enough where if you're not really in Marvel loop, you don't really know what's going on in the world, you could still enjoy the movie. So, but let's see here. Will Hold on a second. Will Shang-Chi beat Black Panther or be better? Well, Shang-Chi is actually doing very well in the box office. It exceeded expectations. I think Marvel expected it to not do too well, and it actually broke some box office records. But during the era we're living in right now, I mean, it's not going to make $1 billion. I think Black Panther was around the $1 billion mark, right, guys? I'm not sure about that, but yeah. But as long as his movies, it sounds like it was a success so far. It's all that matters, right? So now the question is, are they gonna, since they labeled it the experiment, and then they realized that offended people, and then they took that shit back? Now moving forward, are they gonna just the next Marvel movie, right? The Eternals or the Doctor Strange movie, is that gonna go straight to theaters and not streaming? Now I'm curious what's going to happen now. So, oh man. The bus fight scene's better than Transporter and Ninja Man. So, but yeah, don't watch too much. Don't be spoiled. Oh man, it's just a small role. It's about as long as the trailer, Brad, for Wong and Abomination. So. Here you go. Not spoiling anything, guys, but there is 2 scenes in the credits. Okay, just want to remind you. You guys already know. You guys know how it works for a Marvel movie. But in case you're new, there's 2 extra scenes. The first one's in like mid credits, and then you have a post credit scene. Okay, the mid credits one, again, I can't spoil anything. That's more interesting to me. I'm really curious what's happening with that scene. The end credit scene, you don't really need to sit there and see it. I was like, But the mid credit scene though looks interesting. I want to know what's going down. So it's time for Samurai Guy to go ahead and rate this sumbitch. So I'm going to give Shang-Chi, that's right, and the Legend of the Ten Rings, 4 out of 5 ninja stars, baby. That's right. I'm going to throw ninja in there because it's fun. Yeah, 4 out of 5 for the Samurai Guy. So really enjoyed it. Very entertaining. And I want to see the next one. Now, here's the thing. If they nailed the few of the fight scenes that were so very well done in this, imagine, hopefully they keep the same director and the editor and everyone. Imagine the Shang-Chi sequel where we can beef up the fight scenes even more, make them even more exciting. He can now combine powers with the martial arts, which is what I really wanted to see in Iron Fist, but we all know how I feel about the Iron Fist series. This movie is what I wanted Iron Fist to be. I wanted ground, boots to the ground, hand-to-hand fight choreography that was badass, but then you bring in that fantasy element and enhance everything. And that's, I didn't even bother watching Iron Fist Season 2. I know a lot of people say Iron Fist Season 2 is better. I don't know. I kind of checked out after the first one. So, what's going on, Kevin? What's cracking? All right. What's going on? But yeah, this was a lot of fun, guys. Check out the movie. Samurai gives it 4 out of 5 if you're just now coming in. There we go. Shang-Chi, hold on. Shang-Chi 2 trains Iron Fist. There you go. Let's reboot Iron Fist. Since Marvel's not really connecting their Marvel Netflix universe, that's not on Netflix anymore. They're not really connecting both. Let's redo Iron Fist again. And let's get Scott Adkins. I know y'all with me on this now. Scott Adkins as Danny Rand. Let's go. Oh man. Let's see here. All right, Sumo, have a good one, my friend. But yeah, guys, check it out. 4 out of 5 for the Samurai Guy. Thanks for hanging out today to talk movies with the Samurai Guy. You guys rock. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. And hold on, let's we got to set the scene here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do this. I was so happy the way the fight scenes were filmed that, you know what? The director and the editor, y'all get in the Redford. Yeah. And you know what? All you guys watching, hang out with the Samurai, you know what? You guys rock. You know what? Y'all get in the Redford. All right, guys. Thanks again for hanging out. Don't forget to like, share, and I'll see you badasses next time. Keep watching movies, martial arts, and superhero flicks, action movies. It's just the best genres out there. And horror. We love horror too. Take care, guys. See you next time. Oh, hold on. Damn it. Will we be seeing a spoiler Hot Toy Shang-Chi figure in the background soon? Probably not, Simon. Thanks again for the dono, man. Probably not. All right, guys. Take care.